I wanted to show you my 72-inch belt sander. I got a bunch of different ideas off of YouTube and kind of made my own thing here. Those are high-speed skateboard trucks, and I did get that idea off YouTube. Just kind of built the frame off of 2x4s. Kind of did what I had to do to get it to work. I cut that out of a 40-gallon plastic barrel, so that I could put a water hose on it when I was grinding blades, so that it wouldn't, so it would keep the blade cool and wouldn't take the temper out of the blade. I went ahead and it's got a bit of flex to it if you don't have this flat piece on here, and I went ahead and welded a angle iron together and just kind of held it on with a clamp. I've got a trampoline spring there that's got tension over that 2x4 and just a piece of cheap chain, and the adjuster wheel there is pivoting on that bolt, and it's on a hinge there to adjust the tracking, and it's just on this flywheel, and I wrapped a bungee cord around it so that it wouldn't unturn and it would stay put. You don't have to do this, but what started this machine out was a cheap lathe that I got at a thrift store, and I went ahead and turned this wooden drive wheel from the lathe and just bolted it down to this table that's on wheels, and kind of left that part. And I went to Harbor Freight. You need a pretty powerful motor. That's the switch that was on the lathe. You don't really need that. I'm sure you can figure out other wheels and pulley systems. It's kind of adjustable there. That was kind of cool and made things easier to kind of get the idea of what RPMs I needed. And that wheel there worked. I got a bunch of different wheels, and some were too fast and were burning up the bearings on the trucks, and some were too slow with not enough power. And that's the Harbor Freight motor. I had a different one that was a half horsepower. It just wasn't enough. So you need at least this for the way I've got this set up. And man, this thing is just incredible. It works awesome. 72-inch belt sander. These things can be really expensive, and this thing is just awesome. See? Might help if I plugged it in. All right, now it's gonna work. Oh, in these trucks, you can see how I just kind of aligned it so that it would be straight and square. And this one pivots, this one kind of pivots, and I adjusted them with these things. I don't know what they're called, but you can adjust, because when you've got tension on the belt, it's gonna pull it to that side. So to square it up, you kind of need a system to straighten it out and square it up, and that just worked perfectly. Here we go. Works awesome.